I began to wish with all of my heart that I was a tourist in this moment. What would I do with my tourist time? How would I spend it? I'd probably get a coffee. Needed one right now, actually. Had my wallet on me. Don't usually take my wallet on walks, but this is a new place. This is so boring. What am I even doing? Why am I here? I could be doing school right now. No, I have to write. NaNoWriMo words aren't going to write themselves. The middle of the story is so boring. It's always the middle. That's a typo. That's a typo. But you're not supposed to edit when you're drafting. I mean, it couldn't hurt.
Oh, thank God, we're back in business. Am I even allowed to have fun anymore? I just think we need to take a step back from our usual routine and rethink some of the things that we're doing. Maybe go into a different profession. I know I've stressed this a couple of times now, but I mean, I still want to have a role while I'm nitpicky and condescending and the omniscient voice of reason, you know? I don't care what you do as long as it involves taking a break to watch a movie. We still have so much to read up on for school though. No, we do. Wait, we do. I just wish I didn't have to be so perfect all the time. Well, if I can't be perfect, then what am I supposed to be? All writers are perfect, right? No. What? I thought for sure you were gonna say yes, they were perfect. Of course, I don't know that. Or I don't think that. You know that. Of course, they're not perfect. That's why I exist. Me? No. And yes, we abbreviate your name into I in these scripts, but that's not who I'm referring to. I'm referring to me, obviously. Plus, if we were referring to you, I would have said that's why I exist. Okay, Super Y. Why would you say that? Wrong. Super Y was a show that defined basic words for us and gave us more of a vocabulary, along with school, during our childhood. You might be thinking of the mid to late 2000s Electric Company, which more fully introduced us to grammar and gave our English major a little origin story. Or like a villain origin story. Obviously. Right, because without editors, our work would be far from readable. And even after the edit, it's never going to be everything that you dreamed it would be. Maybe you just need to start feeding your inspiration again, because it's never going to be what you imagined. Plus, nothing is coming out, and you only have 10,000 words, and it's already November 6th. Yes, well, we still have a whole month. That's what I'm saying. There's plenty of time to cram 40,000 words into Readsy. We're using Readsy right now, just trying it out. This video isn't sponsored, but Readsy, you know where to find us. I am a YouTube partner. I'm just too scared to do anything about it because I have so many other responsibilities and writing projects, and I feel like I don't stand a chance against any of it because I'm so overwhelmed that I don't think that I should write anymore, and I'm not good at anything, and I hate myself, and I don't think that I can face the real world as an adult, and adult life is too scary, and finances and responsibilities. I think we're going into panic mode again. That we are. And what do we do when we go into panic mode? Also go into panic mode? I'm spiraling out of control every single day, and I just want to go back to childhood. No, we think. No wonder she's broken. Nobody is thinking. I am too thinking. I just don't know why it's so hard for me to do that right now. I just need some time to think. What you need is a Zelda game. What you need is a walk. No, it's too cold. It's cozy time. No, it's time to take charge of your writing and get some actual inspiration time. My name for it sounds better. You don't know what you're talking about. No, it's time to go to work. We will revisit this later. If you even remember this time. Is she even here? Shh. What the? How dare you? Wait, why am I? How dare you? Ah! how dare I? Yes, we specifically scheduled the meeting for this time. And you have her playing these dumb video games all the time. You were going to get off sometime, though, weren't you?
Yeah. Just 5 more minutes.
Or, 10, 15, 30 more minutes, maybe the rest of the night. If only the simple pleasures like a Zelda game could consume your self-worth a bit more instead of all the work these two want you to do.
Believe me, guys, I feel horrible right now. Not working makes me feel horrible. You know what? I'm so sorry, that's an antique.
It's not. It's from 2015, which is 8 years ago. Still a long time ago, but not an antique, though. Well, if the game really does give you inspiration, it does, and it has, and it's inspired multiple story ideas. I didn't finish.
So what's the point?
The point is, you're having some fun. People have fun in different ways. Some people like going out with friends. Some people like going on hikes. Some people like swimming. Some people like organizing. Some people like making crafty things, and you like playing silly little games in your room. We need to find you some Miss Introvert interests. We need to change you entirely. No, we can't change her. We have to let her grow up on her own. She is grown up, and it's high time we found her some new interests. We should have her get some new hobbies, do something new. Try your hand at some budgeting, read a nonfiction book, eat something new with a friend. Where can we find her friends?
Oh, the few that actually remember me are on here, though I don't recognize a lot of these contacts. Half of these people I don't know.
That's why we write stories, dear. You're very forgettable, but your stories won't be. Well, that's just me. And what if her stories are still forgettable? What then? More Zelda? Probably. Gotta cheer her up somehow.
Can't please everybody. I'm sorry.
Said the people pleaser. Why are you not sad?
I'm a writer. It's my job to get anything that I make torn apart from the inside, and I made this life. So off it goes, crumbling to bits. Just another Monday.
What were we doing initially? We had a meeting about something. You were going to continue your book, but I guess that's off the table now since you're having an existential crisis about it.
I would rather be writing than having an existential crisis right now.
Have you ever tried not having an existential crisis? And how would one go about doing more Zelda? Why don't we just leave her alone and she'll come back to writing when she wants to? Even though it's been a whole afternoon and you had to go to work. You really still don't get the importance of that word, do you? No, she really doesn't. Look, I really don't think that you know the severity of your eyes, because I've been in charge of this whole time, and I don't really think that you're contributing much anymore. I mean, look at her. She's not really exhibiting the healthy tendencies of an inspired writer. No, I understand completely what's going on. I don't think you understand the severity of what you don't understand. See, I have plenty of inspiration, but it's all of your nitpicking and all of your little voices. There's like multiple of you when there's only supposed to be a few of us. But there's just...
Isn't this nice? It's a little loud, but yeah.
Head.
Nice.
And now she's in procrastination's clutches while we're screaming in her ears, and that can't be healthy. You're not healthy. Neither are you. Do you have any idea how many sickening, gory scenes that you've developed over the years? The horror movies don't lie. It's a dangerous world out there, and there are many ways to unalive people. Isn't that right, Miss Introvert? Like I said, just leave her alone. She'll come around when she wants to. You too, Pete. Miss Introvert, when you are ready, we will be ready to write. But of course, you should take a break. Writing for hours on end isn't good for your mental health.
Do you really believe that? Because all the greats that I know from school, they wrote until their hands fell off and their eyes were sore. And also fell out, if you can put that figuratively.
That would be very figurative, yes. But it's time for us to stop bossing you around and arguing in your head. You're the one who needs to make the decision. You're the one who controls us. We don't control you. we can't.
But you are me.
Exactly. What a confusing mind we have to live in. But it's safe in here, isn't it?
Somehow, yes. Luckily, there is no escape from your own mind. Hopefully I don't live to regret saying that.
You just might with my help. You told us we were going to leave. I know, I just wanted to give her a pep talk. But you always give the pep talk. But I am the editor. I am a voice of reason in this little creative head of yours. I don't have that much of a space all of the time. But I still do my best, and I wasn't serious about changing professions before. You know that I never am. Love what I do. That was just the silly little existential crisis talking. Yeah, we already have the first book in a dark fantasy series out. Go check it out. There's 2 more on the way. Why did I make it sound like I'm a pregnant mother? This is my child, though. Be nice to it. I won't lean into that metaphor, but I have several extensions you could use. Yeah, let's not go there. You need some rest. We will reconvene tomorrow. Not if I have anything to say about it. That's always the condition, isn't it? It's been the condition since she gained consciousness. Remember my first brilliant idea? Go eat that box of crayons? I don't remember that. That's good. I wish it were a more story-centered idea, so that it sounded like you were destined to be a writer. But that was the best I had. What is going on? I thought we were supposed to leave. You know what? I really don't think that I can get rid of you guys. Okay, we're leaving now. No, you can stay. If my brain goes quiet, I'll be very concerned. Let's just keep the brainstorming going, and I'll have something to write about tomorrow. Or very late tonight. Are you sure? Yes, I have a writing mind, so be my writing mind. Okay, so I have this excruciatingly painful and bloody way for this one character that we really liked to be unalive because, well, story impact and emotional impact and all that stuff. Basically, I really want there to be this trap that they get into, and then it just pulls them apart from the inside out. If we could just think of, like, the physics behind that, research that. I know it's not our forte, but just hear me out. Okay, we're done.